this song here, McDuffie's with us here this morning and doing some taping. And back August of December of 2012, we went to the shop and done a Christmas gathering and recorded this song, having no idea exactly what would become of it. And out of all of them that was recorded that night, this one was put on YouTube with the rest of them. But the views started going, and when you know it, it's the only one up on that night had testimony before the song about you must be born again, you must be saved. And that's no coincidence. There's a lot of people said, oh, that's just a coincidence. That's when people started playing. I'll take the coincidences with God any day over a man's planned occurrences. I'll tell you that right now. Amen. And it's being seen around the world, and it's not magnifying us in any way, because what we do is anybody can do what we do. We're just average, mediocre musicians and singers. But you know, as the old saying goes, little is much when God's in it. Amen. And you're willing to put God first and let God have his way. It's amazing what he'll do with you. And that's that way with anything. And but we want to do this one for you here this morning. And just the main thing, listen to what the word says. And as Chris said earlier, you know, this altar right here, it's always open. If God touches your heart, and you want to come and thank him for something in particular, or you don't have to wait till a certain time. You're not going to offend us. You're not going to scare us. And I say a lot of times, saying amen to a gospel, but it's like saying sickle to a dog. And it's makes you want to work a little bit harder. But you're not going to upset us in any way. The most important thing is to let God have his way. Amen. I appreciate when we walked in today and met the pastor, and he just come right out and gave us liberty to be able to worship in song here this morning. And you see, it's not that way everywhere we go. And we've been in places to where, Lord willing, here in a little bit we'll do an invitation. We were at a church one time, and we done an invitation, and I literally told him what it was for, and asked the pastor to come forward, and he got mad. And I've never seen that before. But you see all kind of things. Sometimes we take it for granted when we're getting fed in our church. We take that for granted. It's that way everywhere. I'll tell you it's not. You'd be surprised how many places that we go that they really haven't heard what I call a good, clear presentation of the gospel. Amen. And that just makes it all important. You see, a lot of times a singing group will get invited into a place to where nobody else may not. Well, that's opening up a door. We decided at the very beginning, we could say, well, we're not going to go here, and we're not going to go there because we don't believe in this, and we